Hey, I'm Sandhi. I'm an undergrad student at Manipal University, Jaipur. I'm currently enrolled in the Coursera MOOC Learning How to Learn. Does it feel hard to get along with your study material, or are you struggling to get good grades in high school or in your university? Even after trying to learn a concept, do you really give up and procrastinate many times a day? Here are some tips from my side that I have learned from the Learning How to Learn course, that is LHL. When we concentrate deeply on a particular topic and we are trying to learn and grasp that concept, that mode is termed as focused mode. While when we are not learning, when we are not focusing much onto the topic, and we can be doing several different sort of things other than studying, those are termed as diffused mode. The best way to study is to break the topic into small chunks. This is known as chunking, and we must remember that we can learn any material disregard of the domains we are in. Like if you like studying history, you can also learn mathematics as stated by Barbara Oakley in Learning How to Learn. Sometimes we form useless chunk while not concentrating on the main topics in the main domains, and we do not fully grasp the topic. The second problem is overlearning, where we keep on rereading, practicing the same type of problem, same type of solution so many times that it has been already mastered. We are actually wasting our time here. The third problem is Einstellung, where we feel that our method of solving the problem is the best and we never look upon different methods of solving the same problem. The fourth is illusion of competence, where we think that we already know the material and we do not need to revise it, we do not need to look over it, and these are some problems while studying the same material. To boost learning speed, we must use recall method after learning a new concept. Then we must repeat it with the technique known as spaced repetition. For example, if you learned on a particular day, then you must repeat it at an interval of 1 day and then keep on increasing this interval of spaced repetition. You must also reduce your habit of highlighting text. One paragraph must contain only 1 or 2 lines being highlighted. That helps to increase the focus. Keep on deliberately practicing on the tough parts of the topic and do not only practice some easy and simple problems. Those are going to help in your exams as well, and also to boost the level of your brain. This would probably help in creating the neurons and also help in interlinking of those neurons. Next is interleaving. If you sometimes not get a particular tough problem, the best way is to leave it and come back to it after a certain period of time. Keep testing yourself for preparing for an examination environment. This is the most important step. Without practicing and testing yourself, how will you believe that you are going to give your best during your examinations? Obviously, testing is an important part of your studies and must be included at several points to check where you actually grasp the concept or you are just befooling yourself that you know the concept. Let's not repeat the mistake we used to do in our primary school or in our middle school too. We used to cram a lot of material because we did not start early, and crammed material does not last long, it disappears the very next day. So better is start early and finish up your goals as soon as possible within the given time limits. We must always work up to the speed of the class, keep on finishing our assignments on time so that panic situations during the examinations can be avoided, and we will be very happy while giving our examinations. Let's make the examinations not a sort of panic situation but a sort of festival situation in our family and take up the challenges during the examination. When the goings get tough, we fall into a cycle of procrastination. where we usually avoid doing our duties, our tasks, and we divert ourselves towards more comfortable web surfing or using social media. These diversions are caused because we aren't active in learning, especially we are not focused on the process part of thing, and we are usually focused on the product sort of thing, and therefore web surfing and social media are instantaneous rewards to the same. We try to avoid the pain which are caused in these situations. Procrastination is not harmful in a short term, but it's really harmful for long term projects, and it creates a sort of anxiety for all of us when the deadlines are met and our work is not complete on time and we are unfinished with our projects and all our goals that we had set up previously in the past. To avoid procrastination, set a 25-minute Pomodoro timer to focus onto the process and not to the product. Other strategy is to plan. We must plan before sleeping for the next day what tasks are more important, which one are less important, and we must try to start up with the most important task while beginning our day. Best is to start off with the task which we dislike the most, because if those disliked projects or work is left for the last moment, then we are neither going to enjoy it and we'll not have enough motivation to complete them. Of course, the last is to also plan for the time when you're going to resign from the process, and also planning properly all the rewards in between the tasks. For example, if you have set up a 25-minute Pomodoro timer, then you must have 5 minutes for you to refresh, either surf the web or do something else which you feel like walking. Sometimes there are tasks which need an intense focus, but for more intense focus you can set big rewards, like if you love watching serials, TV shows or Netflix, or you may love binge watching, then you can set up a good intense focused plan to work on, and then a beautiful reward of that sort is good. Keep on doing creative things in your life. Think out of the box. Don't focus only on academics. Also focus on your personal development, because both help in creating the focused and diffuse mode in a balanced state. Keep on exercising and have sufficient sort of sleep. While appearing for an exam, keep aside all your fears and anxieties. Since you know that you had worked hard, you be confident, perform your best and leave the rest into the hands of God. Whatever you have done, you are going to get it. And I'm sure of, after following these tips, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving what you really want. All the best to all of you friends.